150 meters. They're all set to race. And away they go to a good start for them, beginning well with Simple off to the front. Dolceza's racing up there too. Strange Magic, Mrs. Browning on the outside of runners. Then Call Me When You Need Me. Bonete hugs the rail further back, and then came Kill Shot, who's at the back end of the field, and now 7 lengths off there. Mrs. Browning, Cabello Mazzignani's opted to go straight off to the lead now from a deepish draw, and they go towards the 1,000 as the leaders by 2.5 from Simple. Strange Magic is third, Dolceza's in fourth. Behind that, Call Me When You Need Me. Then came Bonete, racing about 6 lengths off the leader, and Kill Shot's detached from the main bunch and racing a dozen lengths off them as they come down to the top of the elbow now. 700 meters left to go. Mrs. Browning asked them to come and catch her. She led by 2 and a bit here from Simple, Dolceza, Strange Magic. Bonete and Call Me When You Need Me are further back, and Kill Shot is right at the end of the field. Homeward bound now, come down to the last 500, and Mrs. Browning led it by 2. Simple, Dolceza's down the inside. Then came Strange Magic and Call Me When You Need Me with Bonete giving them 5 lengths start, but 300 to go. Mrs. Browning still by 2. Simple back in second. Bonete tries hard in behind those. Then Strange Magic. It's Mrs. Browning from Simple with 200 meters left to go. It's still Mrs. Browning galloping resolutely from Simple, and Mrs. Browning is home. Mrs. Browning gets there by just under a length. Simple, Bonete third, Dolceza, Call Me When You Need Me. Strange Magic has been pulled up actually there, and at the back end of the field was Kill Shot. And Kill Shot, the jockey just wasn't happy on Strange Magic at the end there. Samanga Kamole just basically eased it right down after the line came, and Mrs. Browning has recorded her 3rd career win for that Sean Tarry stable. Well done to them. Fulkerbos Drift and Turffontein back in the money here with another horse they bred, and the daughter of Rafif, who's related of course to Aragosta out of the mare Miss Galadora. Mrs. Browning is another very popular winner. They've had 4 races today, 4 favourites. If you're punting favourites today, make hay while the sun shines.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Hollywood Bets July winner, Cabello Mazzignani. He's just written an absolute crack on Mrs. Browning. I'll tell you a little bit more about Mrs. Browning in due course, but Mr. Terry was very bullish. This was the right race for her, so it proved, and well done to you.
Yes, you know, when you look at the race, you'd say she's definitely a certainty in a race. She's the type of filly that has raced against stronger company than this, and she's proven herself in her career. She's been honest. She's a tough filly. I mean, she's been in Durban. She comes here and she still does the best. And the main objective coming to this race today, only thing Mr. Terry told me, didn't tie me to any instruction. He just said, just get her to settle. You know, she came out smartly out the gates, and when she got to the front, she got her ears pricked. That's when I knew that I'm in the right position, and I'm in a position where she can definitely win. And I mean, coming into the straight, she was literally doing pace work, and she won a very impressive race today.
Just before you leave us, have you got any clarification as to who you'll be riding in the Allied Steel Road Charity Mile? Yes,
I'll be riding, Winchester mentioned, the Hollywood Best Durban July winner for the 2023. Yeah, he's been working very well at home. I'm happy with the preps. We've got a bit of a whitish draw, but as a type of horse that he is, he's a tough boy. He's very gutsy, and hopefully with the longer straight, I don't get myself in a position where I'll be in trouble, but I'm hoping for a very good run, and he's in a happy space, and I know he always brings his best at races.
And one would assume that perhaps his main mission might be the Betway Summer Cup.
Yes, most certainly. The Charity Mile is one of his prep runs, so that's not the end game for him. His main game is for going to
run like Puerto Manzano did.
Yeah, to definitely go the same program as Puerto Manzano. But yeah, the Summer Cup is definitely the end goal.
Super, Cabello. Good job. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And once again to Mr. Terry, thank you to him for all the opportunities, to Mr. Venus, to Mr. Harrison here. Big thanks to them. They've got a nice horse here, and to many more winners to them, and to my sponsors in uniform. Big thanks to them.
Thank you very much, Cabello. Who are we going to chat to? Anthony? Or we'll chat to Shylock immediately thereafter. I know that Mr. Vernus is one of those quiet and self-effacing men, likes to let his partners do the talking, but I'm very intrigued by the name, Mrs. Browning, and I Googled it. What can you tell us?
Unfortunately, you'd have to speak to Justin about that. He gets involved with the purchasing, the naming, So Justin Vermaak, as you know, does all the work for us. I must thank him. Obviously, I must thank Sean, his lovely training feet, and Cabela for a great ride. He took it to the front, settled her nicely, and rode her patiently, and she gave when she had to, and very well done. And hopefully this will give her confidence to progress from here on in.
Yeah, I think she beat two very good fillies.
Yeah, I think she was spot on, and well done again to Sean, as I said, to his whole team, Chandra and all of the guys at the back. Well done. Obviously also well done to Lawrence and the partners. Yeah, thanks.
Anthony, thank you for representing the team.
Thank you very much.
Shylock, if you can come and join us for a second. Mr. Terry always tells me the chain is as strong as its weakest link. There are no weak links in the Terry yard. Congratulations to you and all the guys back home.
Thanks, sir. I'm happy to have the winner for the owner, because this horse was not right all the time. We're trying to make it right. So the boss, he changed something, like now take off the sheepskin. The horse was going easy. The ears was pricked. So I'm very happy with the win, and well done to the owner. I hope to bring us more horses. We'd like to have more horses for him. Thanks.
Just before you leave us, can you tell us a little bit about the groom? I think his name is Albie.
Yes, he looking nice, the horse, because the horse, if you're not looking properly and you are not care about the horse, he can't produce the good things. Yep. So you need to look the horse properly, and you can have something if you look it good.
Thank you very much indeed, Shylock. Let's have an opportunity to present the 1,500 Rand to the winning groom. Being represented, Albie, of course, is the winning groom. Congratulations on behalf. Make sure that he gets the money and gives you half.
Yes, I'm very thankful for the winner. I'm very thankful for the groom winners. Well done for the owner. Well done to Turkey Cabela, and well done, Mr. Terry.
And well done to you. Thank you very much, Joe. World Sports Betting proudly present the winning groom with 1,500 South African ronts. And I'm sure that'll be put to good use. Very, very good initiative from a very, very solid and worthwhile sponsor. Thank you very much for joining us. We've just seen a very high-class performing by Mrs. Browning, and I looked up because when a horse is named by Wilgeborgsdrift, you can bet your bottom dollar that they've done some homework. And this one, of course, is by Rafif, out of a mare that is associated in some way with Elizabeth Barrett Browning, who is an English poet. So to Mary and to Jessica, a lovely double for you guys in terms of pedigrees. And this one out of a Galileo mare, she will be worth her weight in gold when she eventually does go to stud.